running around like a crazed lunatic, which is like generally my vibe. That's very on brand for me. But today is just an extra special kind of crazy. I leave for a 4-day trip tomorrow with 12 people on a plane that seats 12 people. So I don't know where I'm putting all this food. It's a 6-hour flight. Leaves in the middle of the day, so I'm only serving dinner, but I have to serve snacks, appetizers, desserts, dinner salads, that sort of thing. I'm just leaving the supermarket, my second supermarket. I was at Whole Foods yesterday, and I'm going to a restaurant now to pick up a ton of ribeye and a ton of cedar plank salmon to serve on the flight. And I'm also hoping to get 2 expense reports done before I have to go. I just looked at my credit card and I have like an $11,800 balance on it. And besides the $67 that I just spent at Target today and have already transferred over, that is all from work. So I have a really large balance. I need to get reimbursed for my expense reports. This job is getting expensive. I just pulled into the restaurant. The food's probably ready for me since I just left the supermarket. And I talked to you guys all about desserts, but I did not buy any desserts. So stop number 3 is not gonna be the end of it for me. Oof, my hair looks like a mess. Stop number 4, back to another supermarket to pick up dessert. I'm pretty close to the hangar. That's why I picked this restaurant. So, in the sun. What was I saying? I'm close to the hangar. That's why I picked this restaurant. Oh, I'm just gonna pick up dessert on my way home and then bring it with me to the airport tomorrow. So let me go get this seafood, put it away, talk to you guys at stop number 4. Gotta condense all of this into oven tins now. And all of that stuff too. So I'm halfway done condensing, but this way I can cook all the proteins in the airplane oven. And then I moved the sides all to one of these containers, so I'll just microwave the sides for my passengers. And then I have sides of potatoes and all of that in there. Salads will be going from that into this giant hefty bag. I've got all my food condensed. I used almost the entire refrigerator in the hangar, but the good news is I don't have all these containers on the airplane taking up precious space, and also I can recycle them since I am on the ground. So it's definitely a win-win, and it's so much easier for me to prepare my food in bulk than having to do this all on its own. Just leaving the supermarket, I picked up a plain cheesecake and some fresh berries and whipped cream. This way I can spruce it up and just make it look good for my passengers. So now I'm going home. I'm spending a little bit of time with the hubby tonight before I leave again. Next week, we will have plenty of time to act like the newlyweds that we are. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. It is 11:20 p.m. and just now I'm having the chance to talk to you from the coolest hotel room. I'm about to show you that, but holy shit. If I thought my day was crazy yesterday, I don't even know what you would call today. It started with me waking up to a text from one of my pilots saying, hey, the weather looks pretty crappy, so we're pushing the flight up 2 hours. And the problem with that was my 1-meal flight easily could have rolled into a 2-meal flight because of the timing, because then we would be leaving around noonish and not 2ish. So leaving at 2 led me to believe my passengers would have eaten lunch and I would just provide a hearty snack and then dinner and dessert for them. Leaving at noon means I would have to provide lunch, maybe something in between, and then dinner and dessert. So I was scrambling. I wasn't able to enjoy my morning coffee at home, just running around like a crazy lunatic who woke up in just a rushed way, and I hate feeling like that. But I got to the hangar and I realized I'd have plenty of food. It was almost a 6-hour flight. I figured still 1 meal was probably gonna be enough, but if they wanted more, I had like canned soup and some tuna options and things that I could give them if they needed. So I got to the hangar, I got the plane all ready, only to find out we're gonna be leaving an hour later than what we originally thought. So I need to go eat something. Luckily, the restaurant in this hotel is open for 24 hours. I'm about to meet the pilots down there, but really quick, I wanna show you how cool my room is. Here is my front door that leads to this really cool bar area with my coffee maker, microwave, a sink, and then we go into my living room. And then also, I just like this mirrored wall. Here's my living room. I have glass windows all throughout. See if I can figure out where the curtains open, and I'll show you the view. I've got the TV on. It's probably reflecting behind me. But good views out there. And a little desk area. Great carpet. Whoever was the interior designer in here did an awesome job. I love it. And then out this window, we just see, well, a lot of my face, but more of the city. And going into, oh, I skipped something. So before I take you into the bedroom, I'm going to take you into the first full bathroom. And then this walk-in shower, which I cannot wait to get into. Today was such a long day. And then from there, we go into my bedroom. I love the gray with the yellow accents. Another TV. And look at, so I checked to make sure obviously no one was in the closet. That's why they're opened. But these closets, I'm like almost envious of all that space. And I have a pretty good closet at my house. But a girl can never have too much closet space. Then outside, same view as I showed you earlier. And then we go into bathroom number 2, because every person needs 2 bathrooms in their hotel. This is another great walk-in shower too. And then I don't know how I feel about the toilets just being out in the open like that, but there they are. Okay, so I'm gonna go eat and I will recap my day with you when I'm done. Here is what I'm looking at during the day. It's very pretty. I am up too high though. I'm on the 16th floor. I'm not a huge fan of that. The chaos continues. So I went downstairs for coffee and some fruit, and I thought I was just gonna have a peaceful morning, very relaxing, and I get a call from my security system people that my alarms are going off in my house. So Johnny had already driven to work, and I called my mom, and luckily she went over to make sure everything was okay. The cats are fine. No one was in the house. I was FaceTiming her when she was there. The security people and police and everyone were on their way. So don't really know what that's about, but that's how part of my morning started. And then the person who was renting out my house that flooded, the dishwasher is backing up. So I've had to deal with that this morning. And I'm just coming off of a crazy day yesterday. So currently, this is the situation on the couch. I've got a book with me. I saw the movie, I didn't read the book, and I'm excited for movie number 2 and 3. I'm assuming they're making one movie per book. So I thought I'd read the first one, and I have the second one with me because I'll probably be ready to start that one too. The weather outside is pretty crummy. It looks really bright in here, but it's for sure gonna start pouring any minute. So I'm gonna read for a little, and then I'm gonna go to the gym. And then I actually have a friend who worked a flight here coming in, I don't know, like 3 or 4 hours. And we're all gonna go out as a dual crew and get dinner. And I'm super excited about that. So tonight will be fun. But for the rest of the day, I just wanna chill. I don't wanna hear about any alarms. I don't wanna hear about any dishwasher parts breaking or any nonsense that is going wrong. I just want smooth sailing for the rest of the day. This is my unfortunate current situation right now, also in the middle of a lightning storm going on behind me. So I will not be going to the gym. It looks like I will be reading both of my books today. Oh, do you hear this thunder? I am not very happy with how high up I am right now in this building. So back to my foot, I broke my toe. I had a pilot just come in and get me some ice and Tylenol and confirm that he thinks it's broken. So I went to put the do not disturb sign on my door, and there is a door stop. I'll put a picture in right here for you. This door stop used to be straight up and down until it came toe to toe with my toe. And I smashed the shit out of it and started crying because it really hurts. It's throbbing right now. And that was big lightning. Just wait for more thunder. And yeah, needless to say, I will not be going to the gym. I don't really know what I'm gonna be doing. I'm still planning on going to dinner with my friends who are here. I only need to make it to the elevator, and I can hop down the hotel halls in order to make that happen. So this sucks. This really sucks. I really just kind of let this day get away from me. I relaxed, I read, I napped, I was in agony, but I put myself together, broken toe included, as well as I could, and I am just about to go downstairs to meet my pilots and my friend and her pilots. This way we can go get some food. I haven't eaten. I had pineapple for breakfast, and the pilots brought me the tape to splint my toe up, but they also brought me some chocolate, and I didn't even open it. So I am starving right now. So time to go get some food. I don't know how it's gonna feel to put a pair of shoes on, but we're gonna get through this. I'm just waking up, and I had to sleep with my feet outside of the blanket because every time I moved my toe, it was like terrible pain. Ugh, you could see it's like not even the right color. This sucks. Hey, I thought I should check in with you guys since I've been really quiet today. You can see this line on my head. I had a nice spa day because this trip has been hectic and the weather is terrible and I can't really do anything active. So I just had a nice little massage. And the hotel that I'm at had a really good promo. So it was like almost too good of a deal to pass up. I did do a little bit of work today. Earlier I saw my friend who was also here in town before she left, and we went and got lunch. And while we were at lunch, I ordered a few extra entrees for my passengers on the flight tomorrow. And then I also stopped by a market just to pick up a few extra cheeses and just standard stock for the airplane. My trip keeps changing, so I came down with a full load. I told you guys it was chaos with 12 people. There was no room for any of us to function. So now I'm only taking 8 people back, but instead of just going straight home tomorrow, now we're going to Miami and then we're going to Teterboro. And I'm actually totally fine with that. It's about a 2-hour and 45-minute flight to Miami. It breaks up a very long flight. That's fine with me. So I am still gonna have dinner with my pilots, and I keep debating if I wanna pick up a few more meals at dinner or if I'm just gonna have the like 4 or 5 extra meals that I need to get catered in, and then they can just be waiting for me when I get to the FBO tomorrow. So I'm gonna take another look at the catering menu and decide what I wanna do, and then I need to freshen up, and then it'll be time to go to dinner. I'm all showered, I feel super relaxed. The end of the trip has definitely been better than the beginning of the trip. And I know it's because I got a massage and I had 2 full days of laying over where I didn't have to do anything, but I just feel really, really good. I feel relaxed. I'm a happy flight attendant again. So I've decided I'm about to go downstairs and meet the pilots, fresh-faced and everything. I had to kind of rush after my spa day. So I'm going downstairs to meet the pilots for dinner. We're staying in the hotel. We don't feel like Ubering. We don't feel like taking 2 hours out of our day to go get a meal and then waiting for an Uber to take us back. So downstairs is the easiest. I've never been here before. One of my pilots has been here before and said the steakhouse was good. So that's what we're doing. And I'm going to pick up extra meals from the steakhouse to feed my passengers on the plane tomorrow. There's also a little market downstairs, and the pilot said they're just gonna grab salads for themselves on the flight tomorrow. And they have sandwiches too, so that's what I'll be doing instead of ordering another steak for my meal tomorrow. So let's go get some supper. Hello, good morning. It is go home day. I am done with this trip. So last night at dinner, I was able to secure the rest of my catering for my flights back home today. Like I said, instead of just going home, now we're going to Miami and dropping some passengers off, and then we're ending in Teterboro. So we dined in the steakhouse here in the hotel last night, and for my passengers, I ordered sea bass, and for myself, I actually ordered sea bass. I figured I should do some quality control at dinner last night before I served my passengers on the plane. I thought my meal was slightly overcooked, so I talked to our waiter. I asked him if he could ask the chef to cook the fish to medium since I will be reheating it. So I took a look at the fish when it was delivered last night. It looks medium. I don't think I will dry it out in the airplane oven when I go to heat it for my passengers. So I'm very glad this trip is over. It was a lot to deal with. I'm ready to go home. I don't fly for the next 2 weeks, so I have plenty of time for my toe to heal, for my mental health to heal, and to just be at home with my hubby, relaxing, enjoying our new lives together. So thank you guys very much for watching my video. Thank you for coming on my layover. Please leave me a thumbs up. If you guys have questions, comments, thoughts, or concerns, just post them down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching, guys.